Jazz hands.
Jazz hands to the Midweek Wrestle Chat Catchup Show right here, exclusive to YouTube. And we're back on. Hi, Aaron Blanchard.
How's it going?
That's him right there. The podcast jobber. From the Midweek Wrestle Chat. Always on iTunes every week.
Yeah.
We keep looking at each other. We've had some good feedback since our last Midweek Wrestle Chat Catch-Up Show. And here we are again. And this week, I've had a few people get in touch. They were worried. Hogan, my dog, made an appearance on the last show and stole this WWE hat.
He's proper over Hogan, isn't he?
What is he thinking? Well, he tried to take it. Everyone wants to see him more on the show. He's not here at the moment. He could come in at any time.
Yes, because he can open the door because he's that big.
Yeah, we'll try and get him in. But people wanted to check that the hat was in one piece. It seems to be okay. Everything is okay. So that's good.
I secretly sent Hogan in to get it.
Yeah, I know. Just because you're jealous of my hat. What have you brought with you this week? We have mentioned online that you will be wearing some special things during this show.
My jobber mask.
Right. Well, you need to put it on. At least for a minute.
Okay, hold on. I've got to take everything off.
Well, that's all right. You keep talking. I'll keep talking.
I can't hear you now. It doesn't matter. I'll take them off as well. Look.
We all know what we want to say about the pod. Look at this. It's like our little promo pictures come to life. Look at this.
There we go. Look.
That is that's the real mask.
I made my wrestling debut in this mask.
Hang on. Put your headphones on so you can hear us. That'll be good.
I think I've broken them.
This is a great show, isn't it? This is a great start.
It's all going well.
And there he is. He can hear us again. Look at the state of that.
I made my wrestling debut in this about 2003.
Right.
In a Royal Rumble.
And did you win?
I was in there for about 4 minutes.
Really? And then you got chucked out?
I got chucked out by a guy called Mad Dog Max.
And who was a wrestling company you were?
K-Star Wrestling, I think it was. In the Midlands.
And they're still going? They're still going?
I think I ruined them, to be honest.
You've ruined everything, haven't you?
Pretty much. I did my hair for this show as well.
Oh, do you want to take that back off?
It's so hot.
Feel comfortable. You can take that back off. It's so hot. And he goes out wrestling. He went out wrestling in that. Your hair's not moved. It looks exactly the same.
Thanks. It's not really mine. I'm borrowing that as well.
That's all right. That's all good. So there's a few things. It's only a short show, so we just need to catch up on what's going on in the world of wrestling. And some things that we maybe haven't talked about on the podcast, which you can get on Stitcher Radio, iTunes, and over on our official website, www. That's all the W's, and there's probably a link going on right now below us. Check that out. MWCuniverse.com.
Yes.
And we're special because we've got a .com.
We are a .com. Yes.
We're a .com. So what's been going on in the world of wrestling? The first thing I'm guessing we can talk about is Santino.
Oh, so yeah, Santino's announced his retirement, hasn't he, from in-ring competition?
It's quite a sad moment.
He's had another neck injury, hasn't he? Oh, look at that. I know, we should have got some, shouldn't we, for the show? We should have done it. I've got no socks lying around. I mean, usually I've got a load of washing behind me. Yeah, normally.
So I could have just grabbed any old sock, but you know.
No, he's had another neck injury, and it looks like he's going to retire, bless him, so.
Yeah, it's a shame. I liked his character. Can you remember when he first debuted?
He was in the crowd, wasn't he?
He was in the crowd and he came out. And,
in Italy as well.
Was it in Italy he did that?
Umaga.
And didn't he win the Intercontinental Championship belt?
Yeah, he rolled up Umaga, didn't he?
That's amazing.
Umaga was on a big push. And he's... I've always liked his, the little comedy bits.
Yeah.
The way he speaks, his use of language is very clever.
You son of a gun!
Yeah. John Cena.
John Cena. Oh, I think he's a great character. He's not going anywhere. He has said he wants to stay with WWE, but he just can't wrestle. He's injured, and it happens.
It's his third one as well, so he's really.
I do believe WWE have now put out a short video of some of Santino's highlights.
He's won the IC bout, the US. I think he's won a tag team champion. He's won a few titles, so
he's done all right, isn't he?
He did a skit with Beth Phoenix, a big run with Beth Phoenix, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Glamourella.
Whatever happened to Beth Phoenix?
She retired, didn't she?
Why? Where is she now?
I think she's just had a baby.
Dirty, dirty woman.
I don't know.
Wasn't she with CM Punk?
Yeah, but I believe I don't know. She was with Edge when she left the company. I don't know if she still is with Edge.
Was she?
I think so, yeah.
Well, he's just had a kid. Is it her kid?
There we go, then.
If you know, this is a prime time to jump on the YouTube channel and make a little comment below, and we will say hello. We don't know. I'm actually going to check out while you're bringing up the next topic.
Which is?
Whatever you want it to be.
I get you.
Whatever you want about anything to do with wrestling. Hey, it looks like Adam Rose isn't doing too good, is he?
They're not happy with him, are they?
It's Vince McMahon that's not happy. You see, Triple H made some comments this week about the whole thing. He said the intro, the music, it's all about building a star. And I think Triple H likes it, but Vince McMahon doesn't. So there's...
I think Vince wants him to be over quicker than he is. But these things take time sometimes. I think it's all right. I think maybe he should have had him wrestle more, straight up.
Yeah.
Wrestle more.
Yeah.
But it looks like he was on SmackDown, but not on Raw.
No.
So,
well,
they should have him wrestle more.
I'm just checking out. This will probably start now. Our midweek wrestle chat on YouTube, which you can get on your phone and everything now. I'm just checking out because we have had some comments.
Okay, well done.
Yeah, so I'm going to try and get it without playing it. Hang on. Oh, here we go.
Hey, playing it, of course.
Right, we've got a comment. From CMH1612. Thank you very much. Hi, CMH16. What does CMH stand for?
Could be anything.
Crispy. Meaty.
Heiny.
Yeah. Crispy, meaty, heiny. Brilliant. Anyways, did the dog eat the hat? You were fab, mate. Very funny. Now, is he talking about you?
Probably not. Probably not. Probably you. All the comments are about you. Nothing about me.
Just fish for some more compliments, shall we, podcast jobber?
Even all the other reviews, there's nothing about me.
Of course there are. You get a lot more Twitter action than me. You can find us on Twitter, MWC Universe. That's at MWC Universe. And at Podcast Jobber. At
the Jobber.
Podcast Jobber. Follow the universe, make it happen. Although you did do one of my pet hates on Twitter the other day.
What did I do?
Oh, I only need 2 more followers. And
sorry.
Oh, please follow me. If people want to follow, they will follow.
I know, but I like rounded up numbers.
Please follow me. I'm desperate for friends. Just all you have to do. It's good it's brilliant content like this that's going to get us world famous.
Yes, I know. Yeah.
So
it won't happen again, boss.
If you don't call me boss. We're a team.
Thanks. Our show.
Anyway, what else is going on in the world of wrestling this week?
WWE have made a big sign-in.
They have.
They have signed Kenta.
Yeah, and I saw the signing online with Hulk Hogan.
Oh, I haven't seen that. No.
Have you not seen it? Hulk Hogan's in the ring and he's talking about some, the history of WWE and some of the people that he fought and some of the big stars from Japan. Yeah. And then he said, but here's a big star, we're making history today, and he's coming out to sign a contract with the WWE.
Well, they've been talking about it for a long time, haven't they? So...
Now, I'm going to shock you now.
All right.
Who is he?
He's a Japan wrestling legend. I think they've used the term legend with him.
They have. He looks about 20.
I don't know. I'm not too sure which. This is going to make me sound silly now. I'm not too sure if he's from All Japan or Noah or the other Japanese promotions. So.
Again, if you know, just leave a comment below, filling us in, letting us know. You see, the thing about this is we never say we're experts. We're fans of the world of wrestling, especially WWE and what's going on here, which you can hear all about it on our podcast. Anyway, so if you leave a comment about this stuff, and you let us know, that's the best way you can interact with us, and the best way we can build this MWC universe.
Join in.
We can't sing tunes because you get told off on YouTube for adding music. Yeah, if you haven't got the copyright, so everything has to be written by me. So all the music you hear on here is written by me.
Okay.
That's something you didn't know.
Brilliant.
What are you looking up there for?
I don't know. You're taller than me.
He's got his screen wired the wrong way. So that's a big signing. So he signed a contract. Is he going over? Is he coming straight in or what? What's going on?
He's going to NXT. It actually says on the press release. I read the press release about him going to NXT.
Right. Okay. Okay.
I don't think he'd be there long.
Well, I understand. But if you're going to big up someone like that and you get someone to sign and call him a legend, why would you put him on NXT?
I don't make the rules.
I don't. No, I know you don't. It was just one of those questions. It
is one of those silly things. I don't know. I don't think he'd be there long if he's as good as they say he is.
Yeah.
I feel really bad I've not seen him wrestle ever. I don't watch fan stuff anymore.
Do you not? Did you used to watch it?
I used to watch like years and years. I watched some old stuff. It depends who I'm watching at the time. I've seen lots of Mick Foley stuff in Japan. I've seen some of the Eddie Guerrero stuff in Japan.
I do like watching the people I know in Japan.
Yeah.
Going against, some of that's good. If you were going to suggest some wrestling to watch from Japan, what would it be?
That's terrible.
You're the podcast jobber.
I like Chris Jericho was good in Japan.
Yeah, he was.
Any of the old Eddie Guerrero when he was Black Tiger Mask.
Yeah.
Chris Benoit. Am I allowed to say that? Chris Benoit in Japan, very good.
Oh, okay. I'm going to stop you now. Chris Benoit.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. We're talking about Chris Benoit. Not everybody talks about him for obvious reasons. Now, what are your feelings on the whole tragedy? It was awful. Everything that happened was awful. But should we not mention him for the wrestling anymore? Is he to be forgotten? He'll never enter the Hall of Fame. His son's trying to become a wrestler, and because he's got the Benoit name, people are like, ooh, should that be happening as well?
No, not at all. I think some of his stuff was still the best wrestling you see. There's a match with William Regal that WWE filmed from a house show, and it's one of the best matches I've ever seen.
Right.
If you want to learn how to be a wrestler, that's the kind of match you want to watch.
There's no doubt he's a brilliant wrestler, and the way it all ended was horrendous. We'll leave it there.
Yeah, I watched a WWE video DVD yesterday, the best of WCW Nitro.
Yeah.
And he was all over it.
Yeah.
So, and that was the one that came out last year. So.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I thought they weren't mentioning him at all.
They had a big segment with the Four Horsemen, Ric Flair and stuff. He was there. It was all over it. There's a couple of you don't actually see one of his whole matches, I don't think. No, you do. There was definitely a whole match of his.
Wow.
But no, it's good, yeah.
So maybe they are accepting him as a wrestler and not the human being.
I think you can't judge somebody when they were previously fine and then something happened. But before that, he was fine, like, for obviously the incident.
Yeah. Interesting. Look at us feeling... look at us trying to be diplomatic and not awkward. But hey, listen, people talk about things. If you've got something to say about this, let us know what your feelings are by posting a comment below on this video. We'd like to hear from you. So any other big news? We've got... we obviously talked about on the podcast, we talked about AJ Lee coming back. She's not pregnant. She won the Divas Championship. That upset the podcast jobber, Aaron Blanchard. You're very upset about this, aren't you?
Yeah. But at least they're still working on the angle with Paige in it. So
yeah, I think that this will be a good thing for Paige.
I hope so.
I think she hasn't got the pressure of being a Divas Champion. She'll be able to grow a little bit. And I think it's a good thing.
Haven't they scheduled a rematch for Battleground?
They have indeed, but do you think she's going to win?
I don't know. It depends how they go around it. If she's been good now for the month and she's been nice,
I just thought, when is Battleground? It's next Sunday, isn't it?
Is it next Sunday or Sunday after?
Oh, I don't know.
Have a quick look on you.
I'm going to have a look on here. Well, you keep talking. Entertain the millions of people right now, not with dancing.
A bit of a wrestling dance. I'm like Tracy Smothers.
Oh, no, you've met Tracy Smothers.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I have.
Stop bouncing your cam. Look at the mess he's making.
Sorry, I just need the table.
Okay, now listen. So you met Tracy. Tell people about how you met Tracy while I do this research and what he was like.
I just got rang up one day saying, like normal, like 2 days before a show, saying, look, we got a show on Saturday. I'll pick you up at 5 to 8.
Yep.
And I got in the car and Tracy Smothers was sat in the car.
That's amazing.
So, yeah, it was just like, I travelled with him. It was good.
Yeah.
Just a random like couple of days with him. It was just, he was nice. He was really good.
July the 20th, Sunday, July 20th is Battleground.
That is next week.
That's next week, which means on this week's iTunes show, I say iTunes show, Midweek Wrestle Chat, which you can find on iTunes, Stitcher Radio, and everywhere else, we will have our usual predictions.
Yes,
now,
we will.
We've got another little problem.
We have got a problem.
Outside of this box here and the iTunes thing, not a lot of people know this, but I perform and I go on the road gigging. Now, next Sunday, I'm doing a massive festival in Guildford called Guildfest, supporting some very famous people. Human League, remember them? Don't you want me, baby? Did they do that?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, they did,
didn't they? So I'm doing this big gig. About 30,000 people. Don't want to mention it, but you know.
Can you wear a podcast t-shirt or something?
Midweek Wrestle Chat. Now, do you want to just point people to the other side? Show people what you've got on your screen.
Yeah, hold on.
You won't be able to catch it properly, but I should have this logo on my t-shirt. But for obvious reasons, look at this. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a sneak preview of the Midweek Wrestle Chat brand new logo, which you actually see only exclusively on YouTube. We're going to be rebranding it, the whole podcast and everything, with that logo. That's exciting, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Anyway, so next week, there's a very tiny little me just up there.
Where?
Just up there. You won't be able to see this,
right.
but I can. There's a tiny little me, so I'm just waving at little me. Anyway, so next Sunday, I'm not going to be about to do this Midweek Wrestle Chat on Sunday. So, and I'm performing on Saturday and on Friday. I'm travelling all over the country because I'm a huge megastar.
Right then.
Anyway, so that means we're going to have to find another time to record this. It doesn't take very long, but it takes a long time to upload and get on YouTube and all the rest of it. So we're going to have to find another time to do this.
Right, we are.
For next week's show. So we're just warning you people, if it's not up on Sunday, well, it won't be. It might be Monday morning, or, well, it probably won't be because he won't be about. It'll be sometime.
We'll do some kind of special to make up for it.
Yeah. But after that, then we'll be back on track until I hit the road again. Anyway, there's nothing that's really stuck in my mind.
There's not been much news, has there?
Not really. It's all been a little bit of sort of backstage gossip on little bits and pieces, but nothing.
I got something. What do you think? Do you think Sting is going to be about? Because he tweeted tomorrow's date.
Did he?
He tweeted about a week ago. He tweeted tomorrow's date. That's all he tweeted.
What's happening tomorrow?
It's Raw, isn't it?
What day? It's Sunday. It's Sunday already, isn't it?
All day. It's Sunday today.
No, hang on. Raw is tomorrow.
Yeah, so he tweeted tomorrow's date.
Right.
Last week.
Well, it's very exciting. So, in post-production, I'll probably stick a picture of him up just around here.
There is a few rumours saying it won't happen, but like other people tweeted tomorrow's date as well.
Like who?
People that don't work for WWE. I think
anyone could do that. I could have done that. I might tweet tomorrow's date now, just for the hell of it.
I think Jeff Jarrett tweeted it, and his wife, Karen Jarrett, tweeted it.
Well, they've got another wrestling company, so would they be...
Exactly. So are they gonna? Is he going that way, or is he gonna? Is it a big swerve, or?
Do you think Jeff Jarrett's gonna suddenly turn up? Do you think Vince McMahon has got anything to do with Jeff Jarrett's new company?
No.
There is rumours that Vince McMahon has got to save a lot of money and make a lot of cutbacks.
I've heard about the cutbacks. Yeah, they're going
to. They're even thinking about taking away catering from backstage. So yeah, travel for hours and days to get to the location.
Bring your own food.
But you're not going to eat. You better bring a packed lunch.
Pretty much.
I couldn't be doing that.
No,
I want all the best food on my fat face. Anyway, we'll find out and we'll talk about it on the Midweek Wrestle Chat, which will be out on Wednesday on iTunes, Stitcher Radio and Podbean. This is the Midweek Wrestle Chat Catchup Show, exclusive to YouTube.
Hello, YouTube.
Me, Tony James, and Podcast Jobber. Now, listen, the best thing you can do is subscribe.
Please subscribe.
There's a subscribe button. It's all kicking off.
Down there it is, isn't it?
I don't know where it is. I can add a subscribe thing, but do you know what really annoys me about YouTube videos is when people put all the ads that pop up all over the screen, and you're like hitting the X to get rid of them. We ain't going to do that here. So we'll just leave it to your discretion. Subscribe, share it with your friends, and become a part of the Midweek Wrestle Chat universe with me, Tony James, and him, Aaron Blanchard, the Podcast Jobber.
I'll do.
Well, thank you very much, Aaron, for joining us this week.
No worries.
Being on the show. It's all a bit... For anyone that hasn't noticed this, Aaron actually texted me and went, "Hey, yo."
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo. Meaning, where are you? And I went,
yeah.
Oh, and I'm literally up to here with paperwork and stuff. So I was running behind. You've been very kind.
I have.
For letting me have this time to get my shit together and get on this
swear
show.
Word on our podcast. That's not very PG, is it?
Does it have to be PG?
No, just not very PG. Oh God, stop it.
Sort your studio out. And I've had no wrestling apart from this. I've had my wrestling bout. I've not had it in the background.
I've not got a wrestling t-shirt or anything today.
Have you got one more mask to show us before we leave? We're gonna leave with one more.
I am putting it on, am I?
Yeah. Put it on over what you're wearing.
It wouldn't fit.
Go on,
I'll try.
Go. That'll do. There you go.
It's my old one of my old gimmicks I did for somebody a few years ago.
That is unbelievable.
I always wrestled multiple matches every night.
Did you?
Yeah, I always did a couple of... I don't know why.
You've paid your dues, that's why.
I always jobbed first, but most of the time, most of my matches were jobs anyway.
Unbelievable. No, hold on. No, I know you were a champion.
Oh, yeah.
And the first ever champion of...
HCW. They had a big unified tournament thing, and I beat some big, tall dude.
See, there you go. Amazing.
Outdoors as well.
How did you beat him?
Do you know what? I couldn't remember. I can't remember.
That's like a big moment in your life.
It might have been a roll-up.
Really?
It might have been some roll-up.
All right, so you were like Santino?
I pretty much was, yeah.
You're like Santino of the HCW?
Yeah, Cayman was like... Cayman as well. He's like 6'6".
I know Cayman. I was in Cayman's corner when Cayman was against T-Bone. You were the manager.
I wore this jacket, I think.
And you wore... There you go. Aaron Blanchard, his wrestling jacket.
There we go, a bit of wrestling rubbish there.
There you go. I've got nothing in this room right now to show you to do with wrestling.
So that's great, isn't it?
But I'll tell you what I have got is a huge collection. I'd love to have it.
Steady.
I'd love to have it in here. We're getting some new shelving units, and I've got thousands of DVDs. I'm missing one Stone Cold DVD, Steve Austin, which went missing, probably about 5-6 years ago, and I've not seen it since. And I because whatever happened to that DVD, I've not lent out anything ever since. I just wish I knew. I just wish I knew where that was right now. And
I hate to tell you this, Tone, but I've actually got another one of your DVDs as well.
What have you got?
I've got Undertaker box set.
The box set. I forgot I even had that.
I've got it.
So you've got my Undertaker box. Right, when are you back in my area? That's not a euphemism, people. Well, next week. You're bringing Stone Cold. If they've been bitten by a dog or got dirty fingerprints on,
They've been in storage and stuff, so...
Right, so Undertaker DVD and a Stone Cold DVD. Box sets! Not even cheap!
The 3-disc ones.
Both of them? So I'm missing 6 discs!
Of wrestling, yeah.
You are a disgrace. On that note, ladies and gentlemen of the Midweek Wrestle Chat universe and the Catchup Show, we'd like to say thank you very much for joining us exclusively on YouTube, and we'll see you next week. Well, we won't, but we will. But at some point, we'll work it out.
We'll do something special.
It's just not going to be Sunday, and we'll see you next time.
Have a good day.
Unbelievable.
Subscribe. Still selling it. Subscribe.
We're going off air.
See you then, Tone.